Hare Krishna, Jaya Jaya Shri Chaitanya, Jaya Nityananda, Jaya Advaita Chandra, Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda, Jaya Jaya Shri Chaitanya, Jaya Nityananda, Jaya Advaita Chandra, Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda, Jaya Jaya Shri Chaitanya, Jaya Nityananda, Jaya Advaita Chandra, Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. We continue reading from Caitanya Caritamita Adi Leela, chapter 10, text 7. We had begun reading this text yesterday. Vande Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prema Mara Taro Priyan Sakha Rupan Bhakta Ganan Krishna Prema Phala Pradan. I offer my obeisances to all the dear devotees of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, the eternal tree of love of Godhead. I offer my respects to all the branches of the tree, the devotees of the Lord who distribute the fruit of love of Krishna. Srila Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami is showing us the humility. He's setting the example for us, how he's offering obeisances to the Lord and to the devotees. So we have been hearing that the devotees of here Srila Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami sets the example of offering obeisances to all the preacher devotees of Lord Chaitanya without distinction as to higher or lower. So he's not making the distinction, oh, this one's higher or lower. He's saying, I offer my obeisances to all the devotees of Lord Chaitanya, all the followers of Lord Chaitanya. Unfortunately, at present, there are many foolish so-called devotees of Lord Chaitanya who make such distinctions. For example, the title Prabhupada is offered to a spiritual master, especially to a distinguished spiritual master such as Srila Rupa Goswami Prabhupada, Srila Jiva Goswami Prabhupada, or Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Goswami Prabhupada. When our disciples similarly wanted to address their spiritual master as Prabhupada, some foolish people became envious, not considering the propaganda work of the Hare Krishna movement. Simply because these disciples addressed their spiritual master as Prabhupada, they became so envious that they formed a faction along with other such envious persons to minimize the value of Krishna consciousness movement. To chastise such fools, Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami very frankly says, Keha karibare nare jeshta lagu krama. Anyone who is a bona fide preacher of the cult of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu must be respectful to the real devotees of Lord Chaitanya. One should not be envious considering one preacher to be very great and another to be very lowly. So Srila Prabhupada is explaining, he's giving his own practical example of how to apply Srila Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami's instruction. Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami is saying we should not make distinction who is higher or lower of Lord Chaitanya's followers. All of Lord Chaitanya's followers are glorious, so he's offering obeisances. So Srila Prabhupada is saying that the title Prabhupada is given to a spiritual master who's exemplary, who's done such exemplary service, like Rupa Goswami Prabhupada, Jiva Goswami Prabhupada, Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Goswami Prabhupada. So our Srila Prabhupada also did such an exemplary service. He's given us this knowledge of Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam, in a language in which we can understand. And he's given us as it is, without any interpretation or any mental concoction. And so when his disciples wanted to call him Prabhupada, there was some opposition from some people. But anyway, Krishna's will to glorify his devotee reigns supreme, and we continue to call our Srila Prabhupada as Srila Prabhupada. Anyone who is a bona fide, okay. So this is a material distinction and has no place on the platform of spiritual activities. Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami therefore offers equal respect to all the preachers of the cult of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, who are compared to the branches of the tree. So each and every preacher of the Krishna consciousness movement, each and every preacher of Lord Chaitanya's instructions is a branch of the tree. And ISKCON is one of these branches. And it should therefore be respected by all sincere devotees of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Jai. Because Srila Prabhupada, he is a preacher. he is connecting us to Lord Chaitanya, to the tree of Lord Chaitanya. So he is a major branch. ISKCON is a major branch. Yeah. Reading on, Srivas Pandita Ara Shri Rama Pandita Dui Bhai Dui Sakha Jagate Vidita. The two brothers, Srivas Pandit and Sri Rama Pandit, started two branches that are well known in the world. In the Gaura Gonadesh Dipika 90, Srivas Pandit, Srivas Thakur, is described as an incarnation of Narad Muni, and Sri Rama Pandit, his younger brother, is said to be an incarnation of Parvata Muni, a great friend of Narad's. So Narad Muni has a very good friend called Parvata Muni. There are many times they are together. Many times they travel together. And they came in Kali Yuga, in Lord Chaitanya's pastimes. Narad Muni came as Srivas Pandit and Parvat Muni came as his brother Rama Pandit. Srivas Pandit is one of the Panchatattva. When we say Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Srivas, we say Srivas Adi Gaura Bhaktavrinda. So the Srivas we are referring to is this Srivas Pandit, who is an incarnation of Narad Muni. And it was at the house of Srivas Pandit that Lord Chaitanya inaugurated the Sankirtana movement. They used to have the nightly kirtans. So this is mentioned in the Gaura Ganodesh Dipika. Gaura Ganodesh Dipika, it mentions that the identity of the great personalities. Who are they in Krishna Lila? Who are they in Lord Chaitanya's Lila? Srivas Pandit's wife Malini is celebrated as an incarnation of the nurse Ambika, who fed Lord Krishna with her breast milk, and as already noted, his niece Narayani, the mother of Thakur Vrindavan Das, the author of Sri Chaitanya Bhagavat, was the sister of Ambika in Krishna Lila. So the wife of Srivas Pandit, her name is Malini. Malini. And she used to take care of Lord Chaitanya just as a mother because she's, Lord Chaitanya, she has this Vatsalya, that parental affection for Lord Chaitanya. And who is she? She is Ambika in Krishna Lila. And this Ambika nurse had fed her breast milk to Lord Krishna. And she was Thakur's niece, Narayani. Narayani, she is Ambika's sister in Krishna Lila. So we can see the personalities who came in Krishna Lila also come in Lord Chaitanya's Lila. And Narayani, she is the mother of Vrindavan Das Thakur. Vrindavan Das Thakur is Srila Vyasadev. Srila Vyasadev recorded Krishna's pastimes in Srimad Bhagavatam. Similarly, Srila Vrindavan Das Thakur recorded Lord Chaitanya's pastimes in Caitanya Bhagavat. We also understand from the description of Sri Chaitanya Bhagavat that after Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's acceptance of the sannyas order, Srivas Pandit left Navadvip, possibly because of feelings of separation, and domiciled at Kumarhata. So Lord Chaitanya, he was in Navadvip for a certain time, but after he took sannyas, he left home and he went to Puri. And because Srivas Pandit was feeling so much separation from Lord Chaitanya, he didn't want to stay in Navadvip anymore. He left and he was staying in Kumarhat. All these places are still there, and if we have the good fortune, we can go visit them. Any questions or comments? We'll read one more. Shripati Srinidhi Tanra Dui Sahodara Chari Bhaira Dasa Dasi Graha Parikara. Their two brothers were named Shripati and Srinidhi. These four brothers and their servants and maidservants are considered one big branch. So Srivas Pandit is considered as one big branch of the Chaitanya tree. All, all of them. Srivas Pandit, Rama Pandit, and then they have Shripati and Srinidhi. So these are the four brothers. Then they have their servants. They have their, the big family, the four brothers, and they all have the family. So this is one branch of the tree of Lord Chaitanya. Dvishakara upashakaya tan sabara ganana yanra grehe mahaprabhura sada sankirtana. There is no counting the sub-branches of these two branches. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu held congregational chanting daily at the house of Srivas Pandit. Again, then the big branch is there, then it becomes small, small branches. Why? Because preaching is going on. Preaching is going on. More and more people are chanting. So the tree is growing and growing. We'll stop here for today. If there are no questions or comments, Caitanya Caritamrita ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Gaur Bhakta-vrinda ki jai. Hare Krishna. Thank
Just
you
one
so much for
question.
listening and joining in.